Hi guys, and welcome back to Travel Troubles. I'm Sean, and this here
It's
Holly. And we're back for another episode. If you've never seen Travel Troubles before, then
This is the first episode I've actually travelled whilst filming Travel Troubles.
No. We've done Preston before.
Oh yeah, so we did. Sorry, this is the first time we changed country.
Oh yes, this is
technically.
true. Yes. So this is a travel podcast where we talk about our travels with travelling
And our troubles with each other.
Yes. We normally update you each week of what we've done and what we're planning to do, I suppose. And what
We normally just have a whinge for about half an hour.
Yeah, that's about right.
I can't whinge today though.
Why not?
Because we're filming this on Sean's birthday.
Yes, it's my birthday today.
His 31st birthday.
25th.
His 31st birthday.
25th.
His last calendar day month's birthday.
You're just rude.
I also reminded him this morning that he's closer to 40 than he is 21.
That's just painful and so
It's
many
fine, I
levels.
can say it. I'm still in my 20s for a couple of days.
Just for a couple of days. Now that's the point, you are 30
On Thursday, yeah.
on Thursday.
The day the podcast gets released.
Yeah, so when you're watching this, she will be 30. She will no longer be in her 20s.
Oh yeah, I will be officially as well.
Yeah. So, why are we filming it in this location? If you've seen it before and you missed last week,
We're in Glasgow.
we're in Glasgow. And we have come up to Glasgow for your birthday. If you know,
My aforementioned birthday.
yeah,
Yes.
even though it is my birthday today, we've come up for you because you've got the bigger birthday this year.
Yep.
I get the next big birthday, which
Yep.
is up my 4
In 9 years' time.
Wow. Yeah, so we're currently in the Euro hostel in Glasgow, which is very noisy at night, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was a Sunday night when we got here, and the Christmas market's not long started, so I think that's why. Also, I think there was a gig on or something last night, so I'm hoping it's not as bad
Tonight, yeah.
tonight. Yeah.
It was
But we also came to a hostel not packing anything that we normally do for hostel stays, like earplugs and a lock for a locker.
Yeah. Sorry. That was annoying me. My head,
He always puts it on his neck, not knowing, like not remembering how annoying it is when it's there. That's why you can never see mine. You've been very relaxed today, Sean.
Yeah.
Do you think it is?
What?
Do you think it is your birthday or something?
Yeah, it's my birthday. I'm just relaxing in it.
Ain't it?
In it. So this morning I got treated. Actually, let's take it back a little bit. Let's take it back to the travelling up here. So
We actually got here
yes, the last time
smoothly.
we tried to. I feel like it's pointing to you.
It's not. It's literally not moved since you put it there.
I know.
Egotistical much? It's not looking at me. Yeah.
But it's not looking at you now.
No, it's fine. Just leave it, Sean.
I want to see where it's pointing now.
Oh, for the love of all good things.
It's fine.
I know it's fine because it's like a wide angle
Yeah, I know.
shot.
It's got that inch of this wall and that wall, so you can see it all.
It's slightly bigger if you've watched our Sophia video. It's slightly bigger than that. If anything, it's better laid out.
Well, this also wrong.
Yeah.
So let's start with it. So we got up here in the end, and it was good.
Yeah, we took 2 buses and a train and then another bus.
Yeah, and we ended up on the other side of Glasgow that we are on now.
Yes.
And we did the shopping centre on Braehead. We stayed in the Travel Lodge, which was.
It was alright.
It was alright. It was again.
Unfortunately, because we booked it last minute, we did get it cheap, but we got put in a family room, so there was kids running around, and in this travel lodge, your bed would move if they moved.
Yeah, and the floor. If someone walked. In
That's
the
what I was
room next-
meaning.
Yeah. It's just echoes in it. But again, this room you can't really hear too much either side.
It's just the door outside, yeah.
So it's not too bad. But if they come back singing, "Hey, hey, baby,"
Yeah, that they did at 1 o'clock this morning.
that was annoying. So then we moved over to this hostel yesterday, didn't we?
Yep, after going shopping.
Shopping,
Time.
and we woke up here, and it's my birthday.
Yep.
And Holly went out and got me a coffee,
From your favourite coffee shop.
which is Gordon Street Coffee. She got me we got us some donuts.
Yes.
From Tantrum Donuts, which
Which
is
are-
probably one of the best places. Well, is the best place to get donuts from.
In Glasgow, yeah.
At least, yeah. And then you got to see
Got you a rolling
sausage.
and tatty scone.
Yeah, that was nice.
And it's funny because I was saying this when I was like, if anyone from anywhere else in and around the world was to see this sign and think rolling sausage, they would automatically think like breakfast sausage. If you're in central Scotland, anywhere really,
Yeah.
it'll be a rolling sausage as a rolling square sausage, or a rolling slice. Some places call it.
Yeah, it's been just slightly south from here, isn't it?
It's not. It's square sausage, and it's delicious.
And then I went and got a haircut.
Treated himself and made himself look less dishevelled.
Yeah, I was quite. Probably my last haircut until we're travelling, and I'll probably get one more while travelling somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been quite a nice, relaxing day today. I'm quite relaxed.
We don't have too much to moan about because we're not in work.
No. But again, the only thing is I can't really talk about what we're doing because a lot of the plans involve.
As you'll know if you listened to last week.
Yeah, all little plans for Holly's birthday.
I don't have a clue what's going on.
Again, it isn't me planning now. It's just me being the diary keeper. That's probably the best way of putting me. Keeper of the schedule. But yeah.
I'd probably lead on to my negative about you this week, actually.
All right, you can also start with your negative on me then.
My negative.
My birthday's then.
Yeah, but my negative isn't a negative. When Sean's on his phone, I am never being like, "What are you doing?" But all week, it's like a slight ick. Like when he's like this, and he's I know he's not texting other women because let's be honest.
What do you mean by that? Come on.
No, I know he's not texting other women other than my mother and my best friend. Like, but he thinks I'm going to look at his phone. I'm like, Sean, I
could make this funnier, but I can't because I'm not allowed to talk right now.
I don't want to spoil it for myself either, so I'm not going to look at, like...
Yeah, it's like, I'm like, just, yeah.
He's like, oh, I've got a message through, but hold on, I need to just need to check this. And it's like Google's text him to let him know that we've not got any emails in again this week.
Oh yeah, the podcast. What's my trouble with you this week? You've been quite good.
Thanks.
No, you've actually been... No, I can't really think of one. I'll give you a positive first of all. And it's quite nice being back in your hometown.
Yeah.
And it's nice when you're back at someone else's hometown because they kind of take over the planning. Like normally, as you said this morning, I would normally plan a lot more stuff, but you've kind of like...
You would have been the one that would go out and gone out and got breakfast or like sourced where food is, and quite frankly it's easier just for me to go because I know this place like the back of my hand.
And also like when we got the travel lodge up here, we did this really last minute, and it was like the day before, and it was like, oh, it's here, and you're like, yeah, that's fine, we can get to there, that's quite easy. And it's a problem if you do last minute bookings, you have to like, right, yeah, that's cool, but can we get there? Can we get back from there? How expensive is that going to be? You kind of knew all that information. It's quite good. But my trouble with you probably this week is the fact that it's not really a trouble with me, but it's more of a trouble with yourself. How are you going to carry all your shopping home?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Someone's gone out and did a little bit of shopping.
Someone's encouraged me to do said shopping.
Yeah, but you haven't shopped.
I haven't shopped since we went to the Lake District, really, other than these leggings that I'm currently wearing and things that I bought for our holiday.
Yeah.
I haven't bought myself clothes. Not that I've needed to buy myself clothes, but I went a little bit mad, but it's fine. It's fine. We have a storage locker. I might just have to visit it before we travel back down south. Plus, we're only gone for 2 weeks, so I'm sure one of my parents, hint, nudge, nudge, will hold on to it for a couple of weeks as well. Yeah,
it's nice. We've got you've got some bits and pieces to wear, like for nice stuff.
For events, yeah.
Well, we've been wearing, like, as you tell, like, I'm wearing very plain tops at the moment. I've actually...
This isn't even But I didn't buy this. This is from Dad and Tracy when they went to Sicily.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm outfit repeating. Probably one of the first times.
You won a couple of times on podcast, but second time you've won that.
Sean wants to make sure that we don't wear the same t-shirt.
I don't mind if I wear the same t-shirt and you wear the same t-shirt. It's if we wear
both
the same
wear
one.
the same t-shirt.
Because it's trying to edit it, and I look, is that this week's one or is that?
But also you can tell this time it's not.
Because it's different room.
Because we have a very grey background. There's a nice mural up here which you can't see of trees.
Yeah. Do you have a positive for me this week?
My positive this week is, as Sean mentioned, he's let me go shopping and he's not moaned about it much. Even on his birthday.
Yeah.
We went round the shops.
Yeah, so it wasn't bad.
But it was more of a logical thing. It's a Monday, the shops are going to be quieter. Yesterday we went out and it was just overwhelming. So many people, and if you've ever been to Glasgow, you know how busy Buchanan Street gets. And like Sean said, I'm head down and go. If we lose each other, find me here. Yeah.
I realise we've already been to Glasgow in this podcast. I was going to say, let's do some tips about Glasgow, but we've already done that in a previous episode of the podcast.
No, because when we came home last, we were only here for 48 hours or something.
Yeah, but we've already talked about Glasgow and all the best places to go. But so we'll do some tips for how to get cheap accommodation in Glasgow then. So how do we find? Well, we've got 3 places in Glasgow, and how do we find them cheap?
If you're not afraid of public transport, stay on the outskirts.
Yeah. So East Kilbride, Braehead.
Even the airport.
The airport's quite cheap.
It's not bad.
Especially the weekend. Saturdays are ridiculous price. We found that's over the country though.
Yeah.
So book last minute for Saturdays. In the centre of this hostel was brilliant. You wouldn't tell us the hostel. You'd think it's a hotel.
Oh yeah.
It being private room, it's like.
I don't actually know what the rest of them would look like in here.
I'm sure they'd be double size.
Yeah.
Not through.
Double wide, yeah.
Bunk beds.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's this size and it's just 4.
Yeah, maybe.
It's about TV, but yeah, it's not bad.
But yeah, stay look at being slightly outside of the city centre, because there's trains that cover most of Glasgow. If you're staying in the West End, which a lot of people do, if they're visiting unis and stuff, there's the subway, which is just a big circle. You can't get lost on it.
No.
You physically cannot get lost on the Glasgow subway.
I've only been on the subway once. Yeah.
If you get on it and you go on the wrong side, you can just take the long route and it'll still take you back to where you started. It's great. But they were meant to be extending that as well, but that's COVID hit and that never happened.
Have you been on the subway much?
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to use it.
Yeah, I used to use it.
We use the buses a lot more, don't we? When we're up there normally. But actually, to be fair, we normally walk Glasgow as well. We just do a lot of walking.
We probably walked about 2 miles, 3 miles today alone.
Probably, yeah.
Because Buchanan Street itself's a mile.
Just keep walking around in circles, but yeah, it's nice. It's one of these high streets that's still nice. There's lots of shops down it, and it's not.
It's rife with homelessness just now, though.
Oh yeah, it's quite bad, isn't it?
But it always is. On the lead up to Christmas, you'll notice it. As soon as the Christmas markets go out, it does get worse. But just keep to yourself is the best advice I can give you for Glasgow this time of year.
Yeah.
But not to be biased, I think we're very trusting. Don't know if trusting's the word. Even the junkies will give you directions in Glasgow. That's kind of. Yeah. I don't think there's anywhere else in the world really that you could walk up to an alcoholic with a bottle of Bucky or vodka or whatever their tipple is and ask them how to get somewhere and be given correct answer. I think other London, you can't even look at someone in the wrong way in London without getting a scowl back. But I get why.
Yeah.
I do get why. But
one thing I like about Glasgow is the fact that there's so many because if you're into your big chains like Costa, Starbucks, McDonald's, Subway,
there's about 14 of them.
You're happy.
Of each one.
But there's also their own versions of them. Also, good food
Independent,
as well.
Yeah.
We've mentioned this before, but there's really nice chain food places up
I
here.
don't think there's a ethnicity or like a cuisine that you couldn't find in Glasgow. Like there's even like Ethiopian food in Glasgow, which
we saw a vegan Vietnamese place, didn't we? It's like it's like
where else would you find that? Yeah.
Oh, I think.
But yeah, as we said, no one wrote in.
No one wrote in this week, so thanks for that, guys. And we're very relaxed. But next week we'll have a lot more to talk about. I know we said this last week, but we haven't able to have much to talk about because there's still so much we've got to do.
We've only really got a month left of the podcast, kind of being not monotonous, but
yes, we've been practicing as much as if you're listening to this podcast and you're enjoying it. This has been a practice. I know it's been like
we're just trying to
18 weeks of practicing, but it's also getting used to talking to the podcast every week. And
having a moan about each other.
Yeah, but like it's meant to be a travel podcast, and
as of December 30th, so 33 days from now, we will be travelling again.
Yeah.
32 days.
To be fair,
out of the country. That's not even internally. That's leaving the UK.
Put it this way: next week we will be talking about our travel stuff up in Glasgow.
And the week after that, we'll be talking about our last weekend in Lake District.
Yeah,
our last week in Lake District.
And that's it. And then we're talking about Christmas and and then there'll be a 2-week break.
This year's went so fast.
Yeah.
You realised it last night.
Yeah, what did I say? I can't remember what I said last night.
It was a year ago that we were in
Iceland. Yeah.
Yeah, we seen the Northern Lights a year ago.
Yeah, you post up on my Facebook about my birthday and said about all the things we've done this year, and it has been like, as much as. If you've been watching this past podcast and you haven't seen anything on my YouTube channel and you've just listened to this podcast for the last, was it 4 months, 3 months, 4 months?
4 months.
You won't know much about us, but this year...
You can see it on the banner at the top of all the countries we've visited.
This year we've seen, probably 13, 14 countries, haven't we?
Since your birthday we've seen 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
14 countries and 21 cities. I believe.
When it comes to April, we would have had 2 backpacking trips for around 5 months in 12. 5 months of the 12-month period we'd have been travelling for. And
we're avoiding paying tax. If you want to know how to do it, let's.
Well, we're not avoiding paying tax. We're currently paying tax, but by the time we leave, we're going to be under the tax threshold. Yeah. So they'll pay us tax back. Yeah. Well, hopefully. Look, they will. HMRC, if you're watching this, I'm coming for you. Yeah, you normally take it off us. We're sticking it back to the man. So we haven't earned a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. We're able to travel this much and not earn a lot of
People
money.
think you have to have like a disposable income. You do and you don't.
It's not like we've got a special income from this, or like we haven't got any special income.
No. No. Not yet, anyway.
No. But yeah, it's very easy to do, especially living jobs is your best bet if you're wanting to travel. As we've literally hammered into you. And on my documentary will hammer into you. Yeah. And that documentary will be out on the 1st of January. Yep. Right, I'm going to call it here. It's a very relaxed podcast this week. I think it's because the coffee's starting to wear off. Yeah, I know. We're a bit like... I've got to edit this as well here, haven't I? Because we've got my laptop with us. Yeah, but we're going to have like tomorrow we don't have a massive amount to do. You can do it at Dad's as well. Yeah, I've got... Tuesday. Yeah, I've got a couple of bits to do it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I've been Sean. This is Holly. And this has been Holly. This is Sean. This has been our Travel Travels on my 25th birthday. Very first birthday. And I'll see you again. No. I'll see you next Thursday. And I'll see you again. In the words of Jess. See you.